Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your chef from guruscooking.in with Punjabi Kadi Pakoda. Please make a note of the ingredients for this wonderful recipe. These are the ingredients for preparing the kadi. And what follows are the ingredients for preparing the pakodas or fritters. We will commence by preparing our kadi first, for which you take a bowl. To this you add 1 cup of besan or gram flour. This is 150 grams of it. And we'll be pouring in water here, approximately around 2 cups. But we won't pour all the water at once. That would invite lumps. So to avoid lumps, add water gradually, little by little, and whisk as you need more. Keep adding more. This water is at room temperature, or you can use cold water. Hot water is not recommended. That would invite for once again lumps. So I'm using the water at room temperature. Now comes in the second cup of water. So altogether 2 cups of water followed by 500 grams of curd. This curd should be sour in taste. It should definitely not be sweet. So once you have added this, we'll give it a nice whisk using an egg beater. You can also use this utensil. My grandmother used to use this, and I was brought up watching her prepare kadi using this. It brings back those amazing nostalgic memories. We'll now keep this aside and we'll grab a mortar to which we'll be adding whole coriander seeds. We want to crush them using a pestle. So once they are half crushed, keep them aside, we'll be using them later on. For now, you grab a thick bottom or a thick base vessel, which could probably be a kadai or a handi. To this, you add 5 tablespoons of mustard oil. When the oil is hot enough and burnt, what is the meaning of burnt? Please look at the description below. When it is burnt, we'll reduce the flame and add 1/6 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds, 1/6 teaspoon of hing, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera. Remember, reduce the flame right now, otherwise your spices will burn. We'll add 20 fresh curry leaves. We'll add the crushed coriander seeds, 1 tablespoon of them, followed by 4 whole red chilies. Like I said, it's very important you reduce the flame, otherwise everything will burn and your curry will taste really bad at this stage. So please simmer at a very low flame. Drop in 2 chopped green chilies and 1 cup of finely chopped onions. Now saute this along. At this stage, you can increase the flame from low to medium until the onions turn translucent and are half cooked at least. We'll add 1 teaspoon of salt. This helps in emancipating the process of expecting the onions to release a little water and helps them to cook a little faster. Now this is half tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. I won't add it directly. I'll mix a little water, like 2 tablespoons of water to this, and then add. This way it doesn't burn when I add it to this amazing mixture of curry being prepared. So I just added a little water. Let's pour it in now. And saute this along, stir it nicely with your ladle and cook this until the raw aroma of the ginger garlic wafts through the air and the onions have turned golden brown. Keep cooking. We'll add a few spices once the onions turn brown. Red chili powder 1 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. We'll saute this. Now please reduce the flame to low because you've added spices and they will burn. Now we'll pour in the besan, curd and water mixture that we had prepared earlier. Remember? It looks so creamy already. It will look even more creamier after a while. To this you pour in 1 liter of water. And now you can increase the flame from low to medium. Now one thing which you need to remember is that besan is still yet not cooked. So in order to cook this, you have to keep stirring your ladle continuously. Do not leave this vessel and go anywhere. Otherwise your besan will go to the bottom, settle at the base, stick and spoil the whole recipe. So please stay here and keep stirring gently, slowly, gradually. I'll add 1 more teaspoon of salt. So the total amount of salt that has gone into this recipe is 2 teaspoons. That is enough. Of course, it depends on your taste. Now after 15 minutes of continuous stirring, this is how it looks, ladies and gentlemen. It has become thick, but it is still not yet cooked. Kadhi in Hindi means to boil it for a long time, and that is what means kadna. So you have to cook this for a long time. And what I suggest you now is please reduce the flame once you receive this level of thickness to low flame. Simmer it at a very low temperature. Cover it with a lid halfway through. This way when it boils it doesn't come out of the vessel. Why? Because it thinks that the ladle is actually a snake and it is scared to come out. Okay, I don't know, because it's the principle of science. My mom used to do it, I do it too. Cover it halfway through, leave it to cook. Every 15 minutes, keep coming back and keep checking if it is sticking to the bottom or not. If it is not, you're lucky, like I'm checking right now. And I'll cover this once again and go and read a novel for 15 minutes and then I'll come back again. So the total amount you need to cook is 30 minutes, like this, at a low flame. Keep the curry cooking, it is still on the stove. Let's prepare our pakoras. I've taken a small frying pan. To this I'm adding coriander seeds and anardana or pomegranate seeds, and we'll temper it at a very low temperature. At a very low flame. We are using this to prepare our pakoras. Now we'll take that mixture, put it to a mortar and using a pestle, crush it. So this roasted mixture of anardana and fresh coriander crushed gives you an amazing aroma and taste in your recipe. Keep it aside. This is how it looks. Now we'll take spinach and it's time for us to thin slice it. This is 250 grams of spinach. Keep it aside, we'll be using it in our pakoras soon. For preparing the pakodas batter, take a ball to which you add 500 grams of besan or gram flour, that is 2 cups. And to this you will be adding 1 teaspoon of salt, followed by 1 teaspoon of red chili powder and 2 chopped green chilies. Along with this, the mixture of roasted anardana and coriander seeds that we crushed in the mortar using the pestle goes in, and this dry mixture will mix up pretty well. To this dry mixture now we'll be adding our wet mixture. Starting off, 1 tablespoon of olive oil or any vegetable oil for that crunchiness in your pakodas when you fry them, and keep adding water until you receive a consistency like I'm going to show you in this video soon. I used approximately around 1.5 cup of water. So when it looks like this, you'll be adding the palak that you had thin sliced. Cover this with a lid and leave it for around 10 minutes. And then until then, we'll fry our pakodas. For frying the pakodas, I've used mustard oil here. And in this, when the flame is hot enough but not very hot, we'll be adding the pakodas. Usually people make round shaped pakodas, but I like making them uneven shaped because this way they cook evenly from everywhere and they do not remain raw from the inside. So once they are cooked, it would take approximately around 5 to 7 minutes for you to cook them. Please make sure you cook them at a medium flame, not at a high flame, otherwise they will remain raw from the inside and cook only from the outside. That will be too sad. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's been 7 minutes. This is how golden brown when your pakodas look. Extract them and cook the complete set of pakodas. This is my first set. I'll be cooking more, but I'll be showing you not those because that will waste your time. So here is our curry which has been cooking at a very low flame. It's become thicker and thicker, creamier and yummier. To this we'll be adding those amazing pakodas that we just deep fried. Alright, so here go the pakodas deep into this beautiful yellow swimming pool. To top it off with some amazing aroma, we'll sprinkle a little roasted jeera powder or cumin seeds powder, and we'll cover this with a lid and cook this for, simmer this at a very low temperature for just 2 more minutes, and that's it. So the total amount of time that the curry has been cooking is approximately around 45 to 50 minutes at least. If you cook it more, it'll only taste better and better, and better would be an underestimation. It will only cook to be best. So keep cooking this at a low flame. Enjoy this with your family and friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Punjabi Kadhi Pakoda with your chef Gurjeet Singh. Thank you for watching. Please make a note of the cooking instructions and do share your comments if you have any in the comment section below. I would appreciate them and reply to them as soon as possible. Friends, I've also prepared Sindhi Kadhi. You can take a look at that. It is really amazing to taste that amazing Sindhi Kadhi with all those vegetables in them. So please do make sure you look at my Sindhi Kadhi and the Gujarati not Chani but Gujarati Kadhi. And well, you can also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so far. I do speak a lot. What to do, that's my habit. Can't control that, and it's good because I try to give you as many tips as possible in the shortest amount of time. These instructions, by the way, are also available in the description below, my friends. So thank you once again for watching Punjabi Kadi Pakoda.